So, I mean, it's the holiday time. Who's going to shave? And then I just kind of shaved around it, and that's what happened. I got this thing happening. Thanks. My marketing guy just said it was a stale picture. Nice to see some familiar faces. I've been around the Seattle tech community about 20 years, and so really cool to run into some of the folks and meet some new faces as well. By the way, the folks who just moved to Seattle, welcome. It's chosen a great city. In 2 or 3 months, like the sun will come out, you'll get some vitamin D, it'll be radical, but you got to put your head down for a few months and get through it. Hey, so I think I skipped. Did I skip one? I did. Yeah. So I work at Whispir. We're about 18 years old and founded out of Australia. And now we have more people now in the Singapore office than we do in the Melbourne office. And I run the Americas. Been here about just over 18 months. If you do go to the website, you'll see a bunch of kind of like big enterprisey logos. Similar, the use cases of our technology are similar to what Jay just said. We're kind of an application layer on top of those SMS. But what's not on our website is that about 2/3 of our customers are small and growing businesses. So it's the innovators kind of drive the use cases that the larger companies end up adopting. So we have packages for people that own a food truck, all the way up to the largest businesses in the world. So what does Whispir do? I want to talk about fundamentally the technology we've built around that helps enable this. And so if we think about the communications that Jade just mentioned, every business needs to communicate. And something triggers that communication, something in their systems. You know, this is a system of record, system of engagement, so an ERP or a CRM system. A field changes from X to Y. You know, a new customer just signed up, a claim's been filed, a truck's rolled over, I'm low on inventory. Whatever it is in this system, a field changes from X to Y. And in order to do something about it, you have to communicate with humans and with systems. And so kind of for the last 20 years, this is what people have been doing, phone and email. And now people are starting to look into text and social. And so while Whispir can do all of these things, and that's cute, and it's an application that helps you do all these at once, this is kind of where people want to be. Like they want to end up here. They want to run the line of business that is big enough that justifies to create your own app. My marketing guys tell me I'm supposed to go, there we go. Because look, you're actually interacting with the real business. It's branded. You can do things like location. You can capture pictures. You can fill out form data. You can post your selfie to the survey later. This is where people eventually want to be, but the challenge in building an app is it's expensive. You have to be quarters ahead of time. You're limited by the tech resources. And so fundamentally what Whispir does is it delivers this experience on top of, we would use someone like Jay's SMS to deliver this application to someone without having to have them install it. Let me show you how that works. So this is a text message. What you can't see here is a URL. This is a uniquely delivered URL to that human being at that time. So if we send out 5,000 messages or 5 messages or 5 million messages, we create 5,000 URLs. When they open it opens up an HTML5 app. So it opens up in any modern mobile browser. We have an authoring environment, and I'm going to show you in a second, that lets a business user drag and drop this app, this micro app together. So instead of having to architect the entire mobile app, you very simply say, look, I need that person to rate this event and give me feedback. Or I need this person to take a picture of their car wreck and send me the data, and I'll start the claims process. Or I need this person to simply tell me if they're going to be at their house so I can deliver the product that we're shipping to them. So they drag and drop the app they want together. They save it as a template. When the person clicks their submission, we then send that and interact with the back-end systems, whatever those systems may be. So we built one for tonight, for you guys. We didn't talk to Brett or folks about this, but very simply, my marketing guy built this my marketing guy built this in 20 minutes for tonight. He dragged over the stuff. He doesn't know how to code, and you guys are all going to have a chance to fill out a survey. If you are a developer, the technology we've built allows you to just do standard HTML and CSS, no domain-specific language, and you can make this thing dance the way you want. So for you guys to see it, you don't get added to any, nice ratio there. This looked awesome when we made it. You don't get to add any list or anything, but if the room wants to text and give Brett and team feedback, NTS to that short code, sometime in the next few minutes, I hear reception's a little shady here, but when you get reception, you'll get this text message. There'll be a URL in it. It's going to open up this mobile app, which then let you tell the team what you thought of the event tonight. And that's it. Yeah, I'll leave it right here. Anyone? Yes. A little bit like how Glimpse works.
Can you repeat the question in the microphone? Thanks.
Yes. A little bit like how Glimpse works. Glimpse uniquely is the location component that tracks your location over time, but this could very easily be, a survey that has nothing to do with location. It could be whatever the interaction it is that you want to create for your business at that moment. You drag it together, you save it, you send it, and that's it. Purple.
What are the verticals or use cases that you see most traction with?
Sure. So we do a lot of big B2B stuff, so staff communications. But, if you looked at our verticals, there's a 17 vertical slide set, everywhere from government to education to financial services. Where we're seeing a ton of traction right now is with insurance companies. And so these are folks that have built a ton of money to build an app. You can imagine can't name the name of them. Really big insurance company, built an app. They wanted their people that own their car insurance to be able to take pictures, geotag their location, and start their claim right there, because it saves that company thousands of dollars in operational cost to send a human out there, mark their time, opportunity cost, and then start the claim. We built a mock of that app, fully functional, in 2 days. They'd spend millions of dollars building the app. They got less than 1% installs of the actual app on the hardware. And as Jay said, it's 100% ubiquity. We can deliver it using SMS or email to any of the folks who want it. So insurance is a big one we're seeing now. There was one more, I missed it. It's now gone. Yes? Sure. I'll talk about the pricing model. We're privately held, and I can't quite share revenue. I'll say we're about 100 employees globally. It's a SaaS business, so people pay for the software so they can build whatever communications apps they want. The cheapest starts at about $150 a month, and we have a number of companies paying us, 6 figures a month. And then there's the variable cost, which you have to pay for the usage of the actual text. If you use up phone minutes, or if you send 10 million SMS a month, that bill's going to be higher than if you send 100. Okay, I think we're good.